Today is going to be a haul all about Whole Foods. It's the most time I've ever spent in Whole Foods and probably the most money. I'm going through a bit of a skin and gut journey right now, which sounds really weird. New year, new me. I just want to have better skin. I really want to pay attention to what I'm putting in my body because I think my skin has like been screaming at me, hey, something's up. And so this is a gluten-free and dairy-free haul. This is the most intentional I've ever been about grocery shopping. So it's a little weird for me. I'm not an expert. So this is just kind of my new approach for 2019. You guys are welcome to join me along the journey. I trial and error. I like to see what works for me. I have so much stuff. The first thing I got is this Nutso Organic Power Fuel Nut Butter. Now there are so many different types of nuts in here. I like the creamy kind. It looks upside down. This one I read is so delicious and I want to do my own smoothies with peanut butter. I love blueberry, peanut butter, and banana and granola. I don't want to spend $10 at a smoothie shop anymore. So I'm just gonna start making my own and I heard this stuff is really good. The next thing I got is a pack of flaxseed and this is really high in omega-3. This is also gonna be in my smoothies and I heard that this really helps with making you feel full and satisfied. I am gonna start making my smoothies a lot more dense. I needed some honey because not only do I wanna sweeten up some maybe smoothies or some recipes, but I also wanted to try a turmeric face mask, which requires honey, and a lot of you guys recommended turmeric for my skin. I am like really listening to your comments, by the way, so I am buying all the things and I'm kind of feeling some teas coming up in this winter season. So yes, just plain old fashioned honey. I grabbed some organic bananas. I am planning on slicing these up and putting them in baggies, as well as kind of making like little smoothie kits, certain amount of spinach, certain amount of kale, and almost like meal prep my smoothies so I don't have to think. The next thing I got is some coconut water. I thought rather than just adding water to smoothies, or if you know, had a little maybe too much wine, I mean, you get really great electrolytes from it. I think it's just gonna hydrate you even more than water. And adding this a little bit to my smoothie, I think it'll be nice to have in the fridge. Next, I got this little lemon organic. I don't like squeezing lemons. I even got a lemon squeezer on my registry for my wedding. I haven't used it yet. I like don't have the wrist strength. It's embarrassing. So I'm still counting on the little squeezy bottles. I want to do warm lemon water in the morning to help with digestion and detox and just be like one of those girls who just drinks lemon water. I've barely been home a few hours from Whole Foods and I already dove into this. This is the Mesa Sunrise by Nature's Path, and I read that this was one of a really good gluten-free cereal. There were so many Whole Foods cereals. I was actually overwhelmed. I'd be curious what you guys like, but I actually use this in my smoothie bowl as granola, but this is actually cereal. So I'll have this with almond milk. This is a huge bag. I think it'll be really hard to get through in a while. So I also found out about these from Helen Hall, who runs Hush Up and Hustle, and it's the Siete grain-free tortilla chips with sea salt. So I thought it'd be really cool to make some nachos that are dairy-free. So I got the Primal Kitchen avocado oil. I've never owned avocado oil. I've always used olive oil. I am Mediterranean. That is just like in my blood. Whole30 approved, paleo. Okay, another thing that I got from Primal Kitchen is this vegan ranch. Now, by no means am I going vegan, but I did want something that was dairy-free. This is sugar-free, egg and dairy-free, soy and canola-free. Primal Kitchen does really well with dressings, I've heard. Another sauce that I got, it says Victoria vegan. I love Alfredo, so I wanted to have a dairy-free option of Alfredo. Yeah, I really want to just have this in my pantry to do a quick, easy pasta dish that's dairy-free. And for pasta, they were having these on the end shelves, and I'm such a sucker for that. But I was so curious about this penne made from chickpeas, banza. I love chickpeas, so I thought this was really interesting. 25 grams of protein, 13 grams of fiber. I heard about this. I've watched, I think, a couple eating this. Watching them eat Daya Alfredo style cheesy mac, I was like, give me that right now. So I did. I went to the store. It probably inspired this whole haul. I got this dairy-free, gluten and soy-free mac and cheese. They said this was thebomb.com. So another pasta I wanted to try was the organic red lentil gluten-free spaghetti. So it just looks like this, and it was like probably the one and only most affordable thing in Whole Foods. I just grabbed some fridge items that I wanted to share. So I have this Califia, which I am loving right now for their almond milk, and I have the unsweetened vanilla. It's soy-free, it's gluten-free, it's carrageenan-free. I love putting this stuff in my smoothie. It just makes everything really creamy and delicious. So anywhere it calls for milk, I go in with this stuff as a substitute, and I can't even taste the difference. I got the Daya Deliciously Dairy Free, which is dairy, lactose, casein-free, just like an easy cheese to melt. Ooh, got the biggest head of kale ever, and I also got a ginormous thing of baby spinach. Next, I got this Belinsky organic sweet apple and honey sausage. I love like a sweeter sausage. Seems like a really clean chicken. So I love sausage, especially to throw in maybe with like one of these pastas or even the mac and cheese. This is a plant-based protein that I heard about. I just want to give it a try. Smoked jackfruit, savory, delicious, meaty texture. I really wanted to try the Gardein Mandarin Orange Crispy Chicken, meat-free option. People love these Gardein meatless choices. Again, I'm not going like meatless, but I'm trying to limit my meat a little more because I was eating a lot of meat. And then this is also crispy tenders because I am 5 years old. Here I have Amy's gluten-free burrito, and I think in this has black bean and quinoa. It just seems like a really easy lunch. Again, if I'm in a rush, I just can kind of grab and go. Now for my favorite part is dessert. These are my favorite dark chocolate baking chips, and these are by Lily's. These are the best chocolate chips. They're gluten-free, they're dairy-free, and they just really satisfy that sweet tooth. Sometimes I'll just grab 10, a little more than that, just to zap that sweet tooth in the afternoon or after dinner. I just love having these. I eat these straight out of it. Like, I don't ever even bake with these. Next, I got the Unreal dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I really wanted just the regular ones, but these are the crispy ones. They didn't have them, the smooth ones. I wanted something I can kind of grab and go, and I think they're in packets, but I'm really excited to try these. These I've heard a lot about. So these are the Simple Mills crunchy chocolate chip cookies. It is made with coconut sugar to make it really sweet and delicious. I will probably have some tonight. Next, I have the So Delicious dairy-free chocolate cookies and cream. This one looked so good. It's made with cashew milk, gluten-free, non-dairy, frozen dessert. I am a huge ice cream girl. I've never tried this brand. It sounds so good, and a lot of people love this ice cream. This one caught my eye because I wanted a little crunch every once in a while. Look how good this looks. This is also by So Delicious, and it's their dipped coconut almond coconut milk. The next item I have is for toning. I wanted to use the Witch Hazel by Thayer's, and it's the one with coconut water. It's alcohol free. Everyone's raving about this. I might do a whole separate video about this if you guys would be interested. Kind of just bringing it back to the basics. Witch Hazel. Who would have thought? And that video just made me very hungry. I hope it inspired you guys with some ideas next time you make a trip to Whole Foods. I'd love to hear what you love from Whole Foods. If you're gluten-free, if you're dairy-free, what works for your skin, what you guys like in terms of your diet to help your skin. Thank you guys so much for being here and taking the time to watch. If you made it this far, you're awesome. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. As always, take care. Bye.